Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Kayla and today I will be doing a collective reading for you guys. I have already cleansed the space and said a prayer over the cards. So we're going to go ahead and get the overall energy with this oracle deck, clarify with this tarot, and finish off with an affirmation. This is my first ever oracle deck that I ever bought years ago, and I barely use it because it makes it, I feel like it's hard to understand. You know, the meanings in here are not so simple. But this is it, the Mother Earth Mandala Oracle. So we're going to pull one out of here. And if I need to Chat GPT for a clearer understanding, I'll just do that. One card for the overall energy of the reading. Please and thank you, Spirit. Please give me one card for the overall energy of the reading. Please and thank you, Spirit. One card, please and thank you, Spirit, for the overall energy of the reading. That's the third time I went through the whole deck. One card, please and thank you, Spirit, for the overall energy of the reading. Hopefully one falls out soon, because I'm already feeling it. Fourth time. Alright, maybe I need to grip them a bit tighter. Let's see. Whew. One card. Please and thank you, Spirit, for the overall energy of the reading. One card for the overall energy of the reading. Oh, Lord, Spirit, what is going on? I'm going to have to shuffle off camera because I'm not about to be doing this. I'm just not going to be doing it. And I don't want y'all sitting here waiting forever. Alright? Trust me, though. If you watch my videos, you know whatever falls out, that's what I'll get. So I'm going to just pause it until one falls out. Okay? Alrighty. 22 moods came out as the overall energy of the reading. This could have something to do with love, feelings. Moods does talk about feelings, right? Like maybe mood swings. The hearts on the card, it's what made me think about that, okay? Green, the heart chakra, okay? And then at the bottom, Shakana. I think that's what it says. Shakana. At the bottom of the deck, number 3. So the number 3 may be significant as well. Let me see, and if I cannot understand what it's telling me, I'll ask Chat GPT, okay? So 22 moods for the overall energy. Being spiritual does not mean to always be or pretend to be happy. Sometimes you are angry. Sometimes you are full of joy, excitement, sadness, empathy, fear, resentment, courage. This is what makes you human. It is healthy to recognize and accept this wide range of emotions in order to know yourself better. Identify your weaknesses and your strengths with humility and fill them up with the light of your heart. Look at yourself in the mirror and know that you are perfect in your imperfections. As long as your actions are led by the most powerful energy in the universe, love. Okay, so some of you may feel as if you're supposed to be happy all the time. You know, I know a lot of people say that in order for you to manifest, etc., you have to be vibrating high and not in a negative mood, and we all go through moods, okay? So maybe don't feel bad about, you know, not always being happy, all right? And Spirit says as long as your actions are led by love, you know. And I feel like also just genuineness, okay? Your intentions are pure, I feel like, okay? That's all that matters. And then number 3, Shakana. Shakana. I don't know, y'all. What does it say? All right, let me read that one though. The Shakana, also the symbol of Inca cross, is one of the most respected symbols of the Incan culture. It represents the different levels of life and the access towards the cosmic consciousness. The shamans use the center hole to transit in between worlds. You can use this mystical tool to develop your connection to the ascending levels of existence and cross the doors that only you are the key to open. Visualize the Shakana turning around the central circle to activate the cosmic gate and let the shaman within you travel through. Your open mind can lead you to a whole. Your open mind can lead you to a world of unlimited possibilities. Can you perceive what is awaiting you? All right, so it says this represents different levels of life and the access towards the cosmic consciousness. All right, so maybe you are like coming into that energy, cosmic consciousness, okay? It says you can use this mystical tool to develop your connection to the ascending levels of existence. So maybe to, what is it called when they say 3D, 4D, 5D, 7D? Ascend, okay? I feel like, yeah, ascend. Ascending levels of existence and cross the doors that only you are the key to open, okay? So there's some places that only you can go. It did say visualize this turning around the central circle. So maybe turning around this circle right here in the middle. Visualize this spinning to activate the cosmic gate and let the shaman within you travel through. So I kind of get like, what is it called? Astral traveling, okay? Your open mind can lead you to a world of unlimited possibilities. Can you perceive what is awaiting, okay? So let's see. Let me see if ChatGPT has anything to say about this, okay? So it says here, moods, honor your emotions without judgment. Your feelings are like weather. They come and go, shifting with your inner world and environment. This card reminds you that it's okay to feel what you feel. Happy, sad, frustrated, peaceful. Whatever it is valid. You don't need to fix or suppress your emotions. Just notice them, like clouds in the sky, and let them pass through. Your moods don't define you. They are messages. Each one holds wisdom. Sometimes your moods reflect your energy level, hormones, past wounds, or simply the cycles of nature. Instead of reacting, breathe, observe, and ask, what is this feeling trying to show me? The key message, you are not your mood. Emotions are temporary, and you have the power to respond with awareness and grace. Okay? And I'm also going to ask about this one, Shakana, okay? Can you simplify the oracle in the Mother Earth Mandala Oracle, number 3, Shakana? Okay, they spelled it different. Shakana, and this is Chakana. Excuse me. It says align with divine feminine power. This card is a call to embrace the sacred feminine energy within you, whether you are nurturing others, creating something new, or simply being still and intuitive. Shakana is a symbol of divine feminine presence, soft yet strong, peaceful yet powerful. You're being reminded to trust your inner wisdom. Slow down and honor the cycles of nature in your body. Let go of control. Allow things to unfold naturally, just like Earth gives life without force. You too can create and heal from a place of grace, trust, and flow. Key message: connect with the gentle powerful rhythm of the feminine. You don't have to push, just align and allow. Let me put it in here the way that it's spelled and see if something different comes up. Okay, so that definitely was not it, because now it's saying kind of what I read out of the book. Chakana, find balance between worlds. The Chakana, also called the Inca cross, which is exactly what it said in the book, is an ancient symbol of connection between the physical and spiritual, the earth and the sky, the past and the future. This card asks you to center yourself right now. You might be feeling pulled in many directions, emotionally, spiritually, or even in your daily life. The Shakana reminds you to pause, ground yourself, and find harmony between your inner and outer worlds. You are both spirit and body. Honor both. Trust your intuition, but stay rooted in reality. This is a time to align your energy. Make space for reflection and listen to your higher self. The key message: you are a bridge between heaven and earth. Find your center and everything will come into alignment. Okay? So I can see how these two come together. They both kind of talk about, moods and emotions and spirituality. It says it's the connection between the spiritual and the physical. Okay? So let's clarify. Make it clear, please and thank you, Spirit. Why is moods here for the overall energy of the reading? Please and thank you, Spirit. Clarify moods. Wow, the devil. Shadow, self, attachment, addictions, restrictions, sexuality, temptation, seduction, destructive behavior, materialism, codependency, and toxicity. At the bottom, Nine of Pentacles, fruits of labor, rewards, luxury, self-sufficient, financially independent. The King of Wands, natural leader, visionary entrepreneur, big picture, overcoming challenges, mature and career focused. And then the Eight of Swords, negative thoughts, self-imposed restrictions, imprisonment, victim mentality, and entrapment. Maybe your moods are shifting based off maybe some type of attachments, maybe temptations, okay, codependency, just things that you would need to heal from, okay? I don't know, this kind of gives me with the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Eight of Swords, like sometimes you feel confident, sometimes you feel restricted. Restriction is on both of these cards, the Eight of Swords as well as the Devil. Sometimes you feel as if you're doing great, sometimes you feel as if you're stuck, okay? And it's okay to feel those emotions, all right? And just because sometimes you feel stuck, that doesn't mean that you're not growing or learning and things of that sort. What else, please and thank you, Spirit, for moods? Please and thank you. What else, please and thank you, Spirit, for moods? Why is moods here for the overall energy of the reading? Knight of Pentacles, hard work, productivity, routine, conservation, efficiency, and responsibility. Alright, at the bottom, temperance, balance, harmony, moderation, patience, being sensible, purpose, finding meaning. Maybe you are working very hard. Maybe you need to bring in some balance, okay? Be patient, maybe rest, things of that sort, okay? You could be just doing a lot, okay? Three of Pentacles, teamwork, collaboration, learning, implementation, building something. And then the Ten of Swords, painful ending, deep wounds, betrayal, loss, crisis, failure, collapse, and defeat. It could be talking about maybe you putting in the hard work to heal from something, okay? From some type of collaboration that you had with someone that was painful, that someone that betrayed you. It ended up in a painful ending, okay? Someone that betrayed you, caused you deep wounds, all right? Let's see what else, please, and thank you, Spirit, for moods. I'm going to shuffle. What else, please, and thank you, Spirit, for moods. Clarify moods, please, and thank you, Spirit. It could be talking about maybe you putting in the hard work to step away from, your shadow self, attachments, addictions, okay? All right? Sometimes you might have mood swings, maybe because you're still healing, okay? With the Strength card, it could be talking about you being courageous, all right? Not giving up, passionate, finding the inner strength to continue forward. I feel like, you go through your moves, but you're not returning back to anything that's not good for you, okay? The Empress at the bottom, abundance, nurturing, fertility, feminine, good parenting, development, accomplishment, growth, evolution, and action. I feel like you've grown a lot, okay? You've accomplished a lot. You've developed a lot. You've grown stronger, okay? The Page of Cups, creative opportunities, intuitive messages, curiosity, possibilities, happy surprise, dreamer, sensitivity, new love. You trust your intuition more. You follow your intuition more, okay? The High Priestess, intuition, sacred knowledge, the subconscious, divine feminine, trust yourself, sensitivity, purity, high morals. Yeah. All right? You're learning. You're growing. You're evolving. What else, please, and thank you, Spirit, for moods. Please and thank you, Spirit. Queen of Cups, compassion, comfort, calm, nurturing, healing, emotionally stable, intuitive, caring. Yeah, you're healing. All right? And it's okay if you sometimes think about the past or, that doesn't mean that you want to go back or anything like that. As it says, you need to just ask Spirit, what is it that I need to, know? Why am I feeling like this, okay? What does this mean? What does this emotion mean? Why is this feeling coming up? Because to be honest, I just came back from the grocery store, and right when I got by home, I felt it wasn't a happy feeling, I'll tell you that. I was just sitting there like, I don't like this feeling, okay? It wasn't like something bad is going to happen or anything. It just wasn't a good feeling that I was feeling, okay? I can't really describe it. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom, nurturing, practical, providing, financially, a working parent. Five of Swords, conflict, disagreements, competition, defeat, winning at all costs, sneakiness, bullies, theft, abusive relationships. And then the Four of Pentacles, saving money, security, conservation, sacredcy, control, fragility. Somebody may be trying to pull on your energy, okay? Trying to hold on to you with this Four of Pentacles here. Someone that is trying to cause conflict with you, in competition with you, trying to defeat you, trying to win at all costs. They're sneaky, they're bully. If you were in a relationship with this person, they were abusive, okay? It's like they're upset that you are doing better than them, okay? Or that they couldn't tear you down or something like that. One more, please, and thank you, Spirit, for moods. The Death card. Endings, beginnings, change, transformation, transition, metamorphosis, end of cycle. Maybe it's like you're going to go through these things because something is coming to an end, and you have to feel those feelings, okay? That's what happens. Maybe it's like grieving or something, okay? Something is coming to an end. change. You're transforming. You're transitioning. An end of a cycle. At the bottom, the Fool card. New beginnings, possibilities. 11:11 on the clock. Innocence, spontaneous optimism, trust in life, blind faith, adventure, opportunity, pleasure. Okay, Spirit wants you. New beginnings are on the way. Okay, beautiful possibilities are out here. Okay, Spirit wants you to have faith, have trust. All right, be optimistic, take advantage of opportunities. Okay, the Moon card, illusions, mystery, dreams, intuition, fear, anxiety, subconscious, and premonitions. And then the Page of Swords, new ideas, curiosity, thirst for knowledge, new ways of communicating, restless mental energy. You may be getting signs and symbols in your dreams about something, maybe about someone watching you, someone trying to find out something about you, okay? Someone is probably trying to feed you illusions here with the Seven of Cups, okay? Let's go into it with the next deck. Please and thank you, Spirit. We'll get clarity. My ears are kind of ringing right now. Let's clarify this Devil card. Shadow self, attachment, addiction, restriction, sexuality, temptation, seduction, destructive behavior, materialism, codependency, and toxicity. Please and thank you, Spirit. 1 or 2 cards to clarify this Devil. 1 or 2 cards only. Please and thank you, Spirit. I'm going to shuffle. Every time, like, it even just feels a little bit weird. A card doesn't come out, but it kind of seems like it wants to. I have to shuffle because... make it clear. Alright, clarify this Devil card. Please and thank you, Spirit. 1 or 2 card. The 5 of Swords. Defeat, empty victory, surrender, walking away, cowardliness, sneakiness, lies, self-sabotage, aggression, deception, and violence. Alright, you've defeated someone. Alright, you got the victory. Someone wants to surrender now. All of a sudden they want to walk away. Someone that was sneaky and lying and being aggressive and deceptive and violent with you. Ace of Cups at the bottom, new beginning, new relationship, love, happiness, spirituality, emotional awakenings, feelings, joy, conception, celebration. Someone wants to surrender now because they realize something didn't work out in their favor, but they also want a new beginning with you. 10 of Swords, after they betrayed you, tried to defeat you, backstabbed you, caused you pain, tried to leave you completely ruined. Okay, now they want to play the victim because you, 5 of Pentacles, left them out in the cold because they're struggling, because they're in poor health, because they're lonely, because you abandoned them. Okay, maybe other people have abandoned and neglected them. They're in despair. They're in financial hardship. They may be homeless and now they want to come back to you. They're trying to hold on to you, 4 of Pentacles here, to get anything that they can. But I feel like you realize that already. You've already called judgment on this person. This person is not allowed back into your life, okay? One more for this Devil card here with the 5 of Swords. Please and thank you, Spirit. One more card. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. 10 of Swords. 5 of Swords and 10 of Swords makes the 5 of Swords again. Betrayal, defeat, backstab, failure, pain, rock bottom, collapse, complete ruin, exhaustion, dead end, playing the victim. This is someone that was very destructive, very toxic, okay? They betrayed you, they backstabbed you, but it didn't work out in the end. They couldn't defeat you. At the bottom, the Magician. I feel like you're too powerful. Manifestation, power, influence, resourcefulness, desire, creation, willpower, intellect, skill, ability, logic, and psychic powers. This person could not take you down. You're a magician. You're stronger than them. They underestimated you. 2 of Pentacles, balance, ups and downs, adaptability, juggling, people, life and money, decisions, financial stress, instability, and tied up. And then the 3 of Cups, partnership, unity, love, compatibility. Now they want to balance things out and partner up with you. What about this Knight of Pentacles here? Hard work, productivity, routine, conservation, efficiency, and responsibility. 1 or 2 cards, please and thank you, Spirit, for this Knight of Pentacles here. Ace of Pentacles. New opportunity or new venture, financial beginning, solid offer, commitment, prosperity, security, stability, abundance, new job or business, return on investments or saving. Your hard work is paying off. You being productive, sticking to a routine, being efficient, responsible. Opportunities are coming in for you. Financial beginnings, new financial beginnings are coming in for you. Solid offers are coming in for you. Commitments, prosperity, security, stability, abundance, new jobs, return on investments, all of that is coming in for you. Queen of Cups at the bottom, mature, compassionate female, emotionally mature, loving mother, gentle, sensitive, kind, intuitive, loyal, faithful, dreamer, psychic, healer, supportive, gentle, comforting, and nurturing. Queen of Pentacles, mature, grounded female, businesswoman, high social status, generous, loyal, committed, financially independent, wealthy, luxury, organized, no nonsense, kind, sensible, practical, intelligent, down to earth, witch, great mother. And then the Strength card, inner strength, courage, bravery, taming, control, overcoming self-doubt, determination, action, and heroism. Okay, I feel like you overcame, as it says here, you overcame this devil energy. You put in the hard work, okay? You didn't let this person take you out of your being mature and loving and compassionate. You didn't let this person turn you into a devil, okay? You stayed grounded. You stayed committed, okay? You stayed kind, down to earth. You didn't give up. It's just what it's giving. One more, please, and thank you, Spirit, for this Knight of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles. I just feel like you put in a lot of hard work and energy into healing, and you're being rewarded for it, okay? One more for this Ace of Pentacles here with the Knight of Pentacles. Please and thank you, Spirit. One card for this Ace of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. New beginning, new relationship, love, happiness, spirituality, emotional awakening, feelings, joy, conception, and celebration. Yeah, you're getting new love, new beginnings, new opportunities, new everything. Okay, spiritual enlightenment, emotional awakenings, okay, celebrations. At the bottom, the Magician, manifestation, power, influence, resourcefulness, desire, creation, willpower, intellect, skill, ability, logic, psychic powers. Excuse me, confirmation. You're the Magician. You manifested that. You stayed strong. You used your power for good. Two of Pentacles, ups and downs, Three of Cups again. So I'm going to shuffle because these are the same cards as before. But yeah, let's shuffle. Ten of Cups at the bottom. Complete happiness, fulfillment, joy, satisfaction, positivity, optimism, prosperity, abundance, pleasure, dreams come true. Your dreams are being made true. You've manifested something and it's coming in. You get in return on investments, all of the hard work that you put in. Time to take a leap of faith, all right? A new beginning is here for you. One more. The Magician again. All right. Clarify this Strength card. Please and thank you, Spirit. One or two cards for the Strength card. Courage, passion, subtle power, persuasion. I've got to make sure if one flipped over. Influence, inner strength, focus, and compassion. The Death card comes out. End of cycle, beginnings, transformation, metamorphosis, transition, unexpected change. At the bottom, Eight of Wands, movement, action, speed, progress, quick decisions, communication, travel, changes, excitement, and infatuation. Maybe it's like you stayed strong, okay, when something ended, all right? You were courageous. Like maybe it's you didn't return back to something that wasn't any good for you. Eight of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Five of Wands. Three of Pentacles, teamwork, collaboration, building, co-parenting, attention to detail, alignment of values, beliefs, cooperations, goals, apprenticeship, learning, studying, commitment, and dedication. And then the Five of Wands, competition, fighting, conflict, struggle, battles, temper, arguments, aggression, tension, rivalry, ego, clash, pettiness, chaos, defensive, territorial. I feel like someone probably was always causing drama with you, arguments, being aggressive, causing tension, being defensive. having a hot temper, conflict, and competition with you. Maybe because you are moving forward, moving on, okay? You could be building with someone else, committing to something else, okay? And they are not too happy for that. They're not too happy about that. Maybe you set boundaries against someone, okay? One more for this death card here with the strength card. End of cycle, beginnings, transformation, metamorphosis, transition, the devil. Addiction, depression, secrecy, temptation. Yeah, it's like the end of that. That cycle was ended. Temptation, obsession, cheating, dependency, bondage, materialism. Someone no longer has a hold on you. At the bottom, Six of Pentacles, equality, generosity, charity, gifts, support, community, sharing, rewards, gratitude, kindness, fairness, balance, reciprocity. Queen of Pentacles, mature, grounded female, businesswoman, high social status, generous, loyal, committed, financially independent, wealthy, luxury, organized, no nonsense, kind, sensible, practical, intelligent, down to earth, witch, and great mother. And then the Knight of Wands, adventurous, action oriented, energetic, exciting, charming, fearless, confident, hero, self assured, brave, free spirit, and taking risks. Okay? Yeah, I feel like the cycle has ended, where you are maybe dependent on someone, with someone that was obsessive, cheating, holding you hostage, maybe bondage, trying to keep you trapped. They were violent, okay? You're getting support now, rewards, fairness, balance, reciprocity, okay? You're more brave, you're taking risks, you're it's like, I kind of want to use an example of when you're in a domestic violence situation with someone, okay? You're very timid and afraid and things of that, okay? And then once you get out of that, you may still be like that, but it's like, after years of healing now, you're willing to step out, okay? That's what I'm getting with this Knight of Wands, adventurous, action-orientated, energetic, exciting, charming, fearless, confident, okay? Things are coming back into balance. You're independent. Nine of Pentacles is right behind here. Solitude, success, well-being, sophisticated. All right. What about this Queen of Cups here? Compassion, comfort, calm, nurturing, healing, emotionally stable, intuitive, and caring. Please and thank you, Spirit. Clarify this Queen of Cups. One or two cards for this Queen of Cups. Ace of Swords, clear communication, mental clarity, clear thinking, victory, intellectual ability, concentration, realizing truth, vision, breakthrough, new beginning, correct decision, authority, and assertiveness. Maybe you made the correct decision, okay, to, stay open. You didn't close yourself off. You didn't change who you are because of what you went through, all right? Two of Cups, partnership, unity, love, compatibility, happy couple, potential soulmate, relationship, harmony, balance, equality, mutual respect, attraction, connection, proposal, and marriage. This could be coming in. The Tower card, chaos, disruption, sudden upheaval, disaster, loss, trauma, tragedy, confusion, pain, divorce, abandonment, downfall, unexpected events. And then the Four of Wands, happy families, reunion, home, belonging, gathering, celebration, surprise, security, stability, community spirit, laying down roots in marriage. Maybe you receive some type of clarity about a situation, okay? About that situation that you were in, okay? Something happened, clearly, some type of change, unexpected events, a downfall, a divorce, ending, tragedy. All right. But I feel like you getting that clarity and like moving forward brought you happiness, freedom, positivity, optimism, peace, joy. Moving away from that energy, okay? Let's get one more for this Ace of Swords here with the Queen of Cups. Please and thank you, Spirit. Two of Swords. Stalemate, indecision, crossroads, difficult decision, avoidance, painful choice, blindness, inability to see the truth. Denial, divided loyalty, facing fears, torn between two relationships. It was a hard decision for you to make, but I feel like you made the right decision here with this Ace of Swords and the Two of Swords, okay? You follow your intuition here, okay? And you did it, I feel like, for your mental health. Like, you knew with this emotionally stable, like this person probably would have driven you crazy if you stayed, okay? At the bottom, Nine of Wands, ongoing battle, wounded, drained, fatigued, close to success, last stand, courage, perseverance, persistence. You went through a lot, okay, with this person. They tried to drain you. You were wounded, you were drained, you were tired, but you persevered. You were courageous, okay? The Star card, hope, faith, healing, positivity, manifestation, creativity, optimism, spiritual renewal. You're healing now, and new beginnings are on the way. Ace of Wands, okay? What about this death card here? Please and thank you, Spirit. Endings, beginnings, change, transformation, transition, metamorphosis, and end of cycle. Please and thank you, Spirit. Clarify this death card. Please and thank you, Spirit. 1 or 2 cards for this death card. Why is this death card here? Please and thank you, Spirit. There's 2. The 8 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. New beginnings, inspiration, creative spark. New initiative, new passion, enthusiasm, energy, excitement, spontaneity, accepting new challenge. And then the 8 of Wands, movement, action, speed, progress, quick decisions, communication, travel, changes, excitement, infatuation. Alright, maybe new things are coming in quickly, okay? New beginnings are coming in quickly. You're going to have to maybe think quickly, decide something quickly, okay? Communication could be coming in about new things. Alright, you could be very creative at this time. Finding new passions, excited about things, stepping into new things, okay? At the bottom, we have the 9 of Swords, fear, anxiety, terror, negativity, stress, burden, deep unhappiness, inability to cope, overwhelmed, guilt, remorse, regret, focusing on past, isolated, nightmares, insomnia, desolation, and illness. The King of Swords, structure, rational, intelligent, logical, power, authority, strength, detached, cool, integrity, ethics, self-discipline, head over heart, legal matters. And the Wheel of Fortune, good luck, unexpected events, karma, destiny, fortune, progress, change, cycles of life, soulmates. Someone's stressed out, in fear, anxiety, burdened, unhappy where they are. They're in regret, okay? That you have, moved on, healed. That you're not crazy behind them and acting a fool. And my children's father called me today, and the first thing that came out of his mouth was that I was bitter. And he's like, you're so bitter. And I literally hadn't talked to him in maybe 2 or 3 weeks. He's currently in jail, and the last time he called, I was sleeping. So when I answered the phone and I knew it was him, I just gave it to the kids so he can talk to them. And I think he was so upset that I didn't get on the phone and talk to them. He probably thought I was mad because I put the kids on the phone. Literally, I'm like, but I was just sleeping. And I knew when they gave the phone back to me and he hung up the phone. And then 3 weeks passed. I'm really not sure how much because I wasn't counting the days. I would assume at least 3 weeks though. And he calls today and he's like, you're so bitter, and I'm just like, what? Bitter? I don't stop you from talking to your kids or anything, but I see, because he didn't, once I got on the phone with him, he held the conversation with me forever. Not once did he even ask to talk to the kids. And he kept on pressing about me making a video call for him to get on video. Like he's just upset, clearly, that I'm no longer interested, that I don't care, that I'm not upset. It's like men want you to be mad and hurt and upset when they go out and be with other people. And when you're not, they're upset about it, So that's what I'm getting, kind of that type of energy. Someone is in regret all of a sudden, unhappy, upset that I drew boundaries, okay? That I'm not acting a fool behind him like his ex was. ex before me. Like, I can tell the type of behavior he wanted me to have. I can tell when we were together, he wanted me to be the type of woman that would address other women about him and things like that. And he even got mad one time while I was pregnant and was pretty in my face, cussing me out like, oh, you gonna sit up there and let her talk to me like that? Like, what do you mean, am I gonna let her talk to you? Like, somebody that he cheated on me with came up to the both of us, cussing him out and saying stuff like, oh, I'll smack her, and I'm pregnant with your child, and you want me to get into an argument with her? Like, that's the type of stuff that he liked it, and it made him furious that I did. And the one time that I actually did something like that, I could see he said that, like, oh, you do care. And I'm like, oh, you like drama, and you feel like the only way somebody can show you that they love you is to fight and get into arguments and that type of stuff. But that's not my character. That's not my character. And that it only happened one time, and every day I regret it. But I realized that that's the type of stuff he likes. He grew up in drama. He's always starting drama. He likes to be the center of attention all of the time. He's an attention whore. He's a Leo. That should say it all, okay? But yeah, definitely getting that. New things are coming in quickly, okay? Positive, good luck, unexpected events, okay? You've closed out a cycle, and someone is upset about it. And that's just it, okay? Let's get one final message for myself and the collective before we close out, please and thank you. One final message, please and thank you, Spirit, for myself and the collective before we close out. Fresh start. You are being given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to this gift that you have been given, okay? So a fresh start is definitely coming in for you. Leave the past in the past, open up fully, and embrace this fresh start, okay? That is the reading that I have for you guys today. I really hope that you enjoyed this message. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one, and you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you.